Weeks of relentless downpours have caused misery in Nairobi. Rescue teams have managed to move some residents to safety.
Me and my daughters and my wife and my brother were on top of roof. Yeah, you can imagine. From morning to till 11 p.m.
In the city's poor neighborhoods, the high water had devastating effects. Material used to build shelters washed away by the floods.
Our people are suffering, and if you tell them to take their things and go, where are they going?
We don't know where to begin. We need food to feed our children and clothes to wear. Our utensils are washed away. Our homes are filled with mud. Some people even lost their walls. We're stranded and don't know what to do next. We desperately need help.
Authorities are warning residents of heavy to very heavy rainfall, made worse by an El Niño weather pattern all the way until May, with rain and thunderstorms forecast to continue through the weekend. Nairobi's floods are likely to get even worse.
Our correspondent Felix Moringa is covering this story and joins us now from the outskirts of Nairobi. Felix, the flooding is obviously serious there. What's the situation in the capital now?
The situation has been dire. If you can just see behind me the amount of destruction that has taken place in the last 2 days. Houses came down. People are trying to salvage whatever is remaining part of their households. You can see some people actually, even their food was destroyed, and a lot of destruction has been taking place, and rescue efforts have been going on this morning. One kid has just been found dead down the stream, and it's just been devastating the last few days.
How is the government dealing with this emergency, Felix? Does the government have the resources it needs to cope with this and help the people?
There has been a multi-agency response team by the government, Red Cross, and all of them are going on with rescue efforts. Yesterday, President William Ruto convened a meeting with all multi-agency stakeholders and asked the military to step in to help with the rescue efforts. But it's been, the government has been accused of coming too late into the party, and people are saying, had the government come in a little bit earlier, probably this amount of destruction could not have taken place. If my cameraman can just show you this other side, it has just been very devastating. You can see some of the walls that were shielding the houses have been destroyed, and people are just trying to see what more can be done. If you see on the far end, there are fences to some of the houses, and water had actually gone to half the houses. So it's been crazy, and people are saying, had the government come in good time, then some of this destruction would not have taken place. So there's still more to be done by the government. The president has called in a multi-agency response team, and they are hoping to ensure that this damage does not continue.
Just very briefly, what's the weather forecast, Felix? Is there any relief in sight?
There's no relief in sight, and the weather forecasters are saying these rains will continue to the month of May, so there's still much more that needs to be done. Several people have been asked to leave their areas and evacuate to higher ground so that they will not be victims of the flooding that has been taking place in the country.
Felix, thank you very much for your reporting. That was DW's Felix Moringa there on the outskirts of Nairobi.